The Orlando Magic begin the game with the basketball. Markelle Fultz to Gordon. Fultz to Vucevic. Oh, big finish at the rim.
Oh, that's a great way to make an opening statement. It's about the team that's able to punch the other team in the mouth first. That's exactly what you want to do if you're the road team.
Working it outside to Middleton. Nikola Vucevic pins it. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Nikola Vucevic. Jay, 44 wins for the Bucks a year ago. 7th best record in the East. In your mind, foundation, is it in place in Milwaukee?
The foundation is on its way, but it always seems like it comes down to injuries and lack of chemistry for the Bucks.
Slam dunk for Markelle Fultz.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
To Brogdon. Nothing going here on that drive. Brogdon. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Gasol. Nikola Vucevic tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Eric Bledsoe able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
From the painted area, won't go down.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Malcolm Brogdon trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 87% from the line. Free throws good to cement the three-point play. The lead is back down to 1. Fultz with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Aaron Gordon up against the Spaniard. To Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Middleton. Fakes. Drives to the rim and scores.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Fultz into the front court. Leads just a point. Bucks have it. Bledsoe buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Fultz with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Fournier. And he buries it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Nikola Vucevic with a piece. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Nikola Vucevic. Adetokunbo to Bledsoe. Aaron Gordon with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
I got something for him.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Magic have it. Here comes the screen. Jonathan Isaac matched up with Pau Gasol. And a chance coming up at the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Nikola Vucevic, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 72%. Knocks down the first.
For the Orlando Magic, number 2.
2 for 2 on that trip. Bledsoe to Gasol. Brogdon to Adetokunbo. The Bucks with 4 to shoot to Bledsoe for 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. Fultz into the front court. Leads 3. Pau Gasol. Huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Middleton throws it up. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Fultz with the basketball. It's a 1-point game, 13-12. Nikola Vucevic. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Curling inside. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Look, it's still early. Make your opponent work for those possessions. You don't want to start racking up too many personal fouls.
First free throw is good. So he hits the first, misses the second. Giannis with it up top. Down 4. The pass set it all up.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Going to launch beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good. Jonathan Isaac. His first effort off the mark. To Adetokunbo. Nothing going here on that drive. Adetokunbo. Oh, had him going there for a second. Bledsoe. To Adetokunbo. Jonathan Isaac. Snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Can't connect. Around the perimeter. To Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Adetokunbo to Lopez. Nikola Vucevic sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Vucevic to Mo Bamba. Not done yet. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Adetokunbo to Lopez. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the rebound pulled in by Grant. Grant with the basketball. Up 6. Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Doesn't get the bounce. Nikola Vucevic.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Time to shuffle things up. He commands the paint this time down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Here's Orlando with the basketball. To Vucevic. Here comes the screen. Vucevic, deep right corner. Beyond the arc for three. Buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Ersan Ilyasova. To Vucevic. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
From long range, he made his first effort, but not that time. Slam dunk. Long key from three-quarters court. That's it for the first quarter with the Magic in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Cleans it up to Middleton. He got a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Yes, Aaron Gordon. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Brogdon. Knocked loose. Magic have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
To Fournier. Here's a chance from long range, and Evan Fournier on an island, wide open. He knocks it down from three.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Gordon. Rebounds pulled in by the Bucks. To Brogdon. Shot from the lane won't go. Yes, Aaron Gordon. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
New blood coming in for both sides. Bledsoe. It's Gordon with the rebound. Fultz into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Aaron Gordon. No, I missed a short one there. Middleton. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Hill into the front court. His guys down big. Yes.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Gordon. Easy path to the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Middleton to Bledsoe. Lets it fly from long range. Not there for Bledsoe. Defense all over him. Fultz with the basketball. The lead is 15. Yes, Aaron Gordon. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Over to the right side. Hill. That's off the side of the rim, short. Fultz into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Fournier. Markelle Fultz. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Has a look. Gordon shot misses. To George Hill. Aaron Gordon sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Bledsoe. To Hill. Middleton. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Now the Magic gonna signal for a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Fultz to Fournier. To Vucevic. Fires the 3. Nikola Vucevic. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Gordon to Fultz. Can't connect from inside. Brook Lopez swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Gets it in the left corner. Hill. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Lays it up and in.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Nikola Vucevic pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Ah, the monster stuff. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Bucks take down the board. To George Hill. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Magic own the possession. Markelle Fultz to Fournier. To Fultz. 5 to shoot. Offensive board. Markelle Fultz. 2 of 4 now.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Now the Bucks gonna signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Adetokunbo to Middleton. Looking for his man. In the front court, it's Augustine. Looking to make something happen. Gordon. able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Nikola Vucevic tips it.
Ooh, he blocked that with authority.
Defense making the ball carrier work. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter.
Keep working him out, boy. He can't guard you.
Magic basketball. Giannis in control of the basketball. Down a bundle. Rebound claimed by Orlando. Knocked loose. Augustine with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
He's looking for that touch. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Magic were the dominant team in that first half, without question. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Orlando Magic. The Bucks did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Blocks.
The Orlando Magic have been making the kind of defensive impact that can affect the team mentally. After a lot of those blocks, you'll start to see guys more hesitant and second-guessing shot opportunities.
Player of the half.
Nikola Vucevic has been a defensive force in this matchup. If he's not stealing the ball, he's swatting it. And that combination has made for an incredible half.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Another chance. Knocked loose. Magic in control.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Isaac to Vucevic. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. To Middleton. Now a steal as the Magic have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Aaron Gordon able to recover with the block. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Markelle Fultz. That pass stolen by Orlando.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Orlando has it. Fultz to Gordon. Markelle Fultz to Aaron Gordon. Giannis Antetokounmpo with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Goes to the right side. Brogdon to Bledsoe. Oh, he had him there for a second. Fires the three. Won't go for Brogdon. Had a hand in his face.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Cleans it up. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Fultz to Fournier. Slams it down. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's Orlando's ball. Markelle Fultz. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Fultz with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Vucevic matched up with Pau Gasol. Whoa, Chris Middleton looking good. 4 for 5.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Antetokounmpo. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. That's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Evan Fournier with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Isaac to Fultz. Aaron Gordon, guarded by Gasol. To Vucevic. Short jumper won't go down. Whoa, Chris Middleton. He's now 5 for 6.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Fultz into the front court. The advantage is 13 points. Runner here won't go down. Fournier to Fultz. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Count the bucket for 2.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Fultz.
Hey, left.
Gordon. Jonathan Isaac. Not getting the bounce.
In the first half, you were hot. I get that. Now, since you're not, it's time to start squaring those shoulders and getting those feet in the right position to actually allowing yourself to make the shot.
Off the mark. Fournier. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Coach of the Magic will use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Substitutions.
To Gordon. Short jumper off the mark.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Okay, that's all right. You take your lumps and you move on. You did exactly what the game plan was defensively to guard a player like that.
Middleton to DiVincenzo. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Orlando ball.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
Sizing up the defense.
Screen coming.
Isaac. 5 seconds to shoot. Shot clock violation. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. George Hill to DiVincenzo. To Hill. Trying to cash in. That's no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Count the basket inside.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Aaron Gordon. The Bucks clear the rebound. Hill across the timeline. His guys down by 9. Sent it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
DiVincenzo. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Straight on 3. At the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Magic have the lead. It's Magic basketball here as we start the 4th quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the 4th quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. If you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the 4th.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Grant with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. To Fournier. Mo Bamba to Fournier. Fight to shoot for Orlando. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Hill to Gasol. It goes down.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Grant with the basketball. His team up by 7. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Into the game for the Milwaukee Bucks, number 22, Chris
Markelle Fultz. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
They defended it well, but George Hill still hits the 3.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
To Antetokounmpo. In the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
The assist from number 3,
Fultz with the basketball. The lead is 2. Deep right corner. Baseline drive. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Fournier to Mo Bamba. Rebound taken down by the Bucks. Hill into the front court. His group now down 2. To Brogdon. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Fultz. Hill across the timeline. His team up by 1. Rebound pulled in by the Magic. Nothing going here on that drive. To Fultz. The Magic with 4 to shoot. Rebound taken by Milwaukee. To Brogdon. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. Nope. First one does not go. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Fultz into the front court. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Gordon to Fultz. Markelle Fultz. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Giannis with it up top. All even here in the 4th. To Bledsoe. For 3. And Eric Bledsoe. Tough make there. He can't fault the defender. It's a 3.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Markelle Fultz. To Gordon. Short jumper off the mark. To Brogdon. Going to launch beyond the arc. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. 1 bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Magic have it. Here comes the screen. Fultz. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Markelle Fultz forcing that one there. Well defended. Giannis in control of the basketball. Up by 3. Big finish at the rim.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Grant with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Bledsoe knocks down the 3-pointer.
And the 3-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Jaren Grant, guarded by Powell. To Vucevic. Cashes in for 2.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Beyond the arc for three, and it's good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
The feed stolen away. Nice finish at the rim.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
The Bucks at the controls. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throws good. A three-point play puts them back up by a couple. Fultz with the basketball. He'll run the offense.
Defense, let's go.
Pau Gasol snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Adetokunbo to Middleton. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Here's Orlando with the basketball. To Fournier. Probing the defense. Has a chance. Almost, but no good.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Fultz into the front court. His guys trail now by 4 to Aaron Gordon. Fournier. Down low, it's Gordon. Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Bledsoe draws the double and still hits.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Vucevic, guarded by Pau. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Middleton draws the double and still hits. A shot at the buzzer. The Bucks claim victory as they win this one by 4. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long.
The Bucks got the win in a nail-biter. What really stands out for me is how many three-pointers were scored. Everyone in the arena should have been given a free umbrella for the way they made it rain from long range. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Magic just couldn't close this one out. They shot exceptionally well from beyond the arc, but even that long-range efficiency wasn't enough for them to get the win. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Three-point shooting.
Each Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game. Who was gold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming matchups for the Milwaukee Bucks. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time.